Hey everybody, welcome to the Loadout with Sean and John, sometimes called the Load In.
Yeah, it just depends what day it is.
I see that on Thursdays you have a tougher time.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Thursday I'm kind of bummed because the end of the week's coming and nothing's really changed. So I think it's weighing on me. And then I let it all go on Friday. I'll come back fresh on a Tuesday.
I have a question. Do you watch any of these of yourself?
I watched a couple just to make sure that.
Can you get through a whole episode?
Tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoy watching you, but
Yeah.
watching yourself is kind of weird.
I feel like I have marbles in my mouth.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yes.
We got another great guest, though, today.
Oh, we have a super guest today. So if everybody who's been in a production office, they all can relate to this guy. This guy is one of the loudest, craziest mother truckers there are in a production office. Our buddy, Transpo Master, James Casaras. Top Jimmy, late happy birthday to you, bro. He's just had a birthday yesterday.
29 years old.
All right, look at that. More Raider love.
Wow.
Woodside, Woodside's a Bronco.
Hey, finally they found something to do with that Raider gear, huh?
Oh. Go Las Vegas. How are you, James?
Pony rides for free.
What's up, buddy?
No, just chilling here at the pad, just waiting for this to chill out, want to go back to work, man, I'll tell you that.
So have you been, like everybody else, a million phone calls, people thinking they want to do this, or what's going on in your world?
Well, I think I've been the catalyst of that. I've been trying to get a hold of, like, a minimum of 10 to 12 people a day by texting them, letting them know that I'm here. There's a few folks that I've talked to about creating a blueprint now with talent arrivals at a big show, a small show, anything that has to do with cars, and I don't know, man. I'm done with Netflix and Hulu, man. By the time all this is done, dude, I'm either going to get a GED or a PhD in knowledge of this stuff, and it's driving me nuts.
Well, you should talk to Shawnee and I because we just found some machine that we can actually goes in through the vents of the air conditioner on a vehicle, cleans out 99.9% of all bacteria, and it's totally natural. It's killer. So, I mean, that might be something that would be great for you guys just to have the cars be safe.
Yeah, you can sit in the car while it's going on, too, if you want.
From now on, they won't even have a newspaper inside the car. They'll have a mask or gloves. They tried a couple of car washes already. Have tried to do sanitizer at the end of the car wash, but it came out to be too strong and knocked out one of the drivers.
Oh wow!
It's gonna go back to the old days, like the '80s, where you have the little partition from now on.
Yeah.
What about that?
That's a limo, man. That's a limo.
Some days I wish I had that option with my family. Just kidding.
No, you're not. No.
But just waiting for the call. I do my due diligence every morning. Wake up at 7, make a few phone calls, do a few texts, some emails, and it just seems like because of your show, like what John Pritchard had mentioned earlier, with BET and stuff, wanting to go quality instead of watching someone play the guitar at home or something, that seems the way to go for now, kind of like the NFL draft, and sound stages and stuff like that. But I'm trying to see where we fit in, like we talked earlier, anybody that's a talent or an A-lister, they get lucky and get a car and get to the gig and stuff like that. But, we don't know if they're going to want to drive themselves now or what, it's just uncharted territory. So we got to create some kind of a blueprint and be ready once they do make the call and say, look, we need this, we need that.
Right. Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be changed. And you being in the department you're in, something different that we haven't thought about. And, this really affects everybody. Like you said, is what if everybody drives themselves now? It's really going to affect your department, and we don't want that. We want everybody to keep working.
Geez, with his department, just imagine it's like the last line of security to know the talent is in the vehicle on the way to the venue.
Right.
Because we're all waiting if there's no talent.
Right. So what do you got to send a car to make sure they got in their car to follow them to the? I mean,
Exactly.
what is it going to turn into?
I mean, that's half his gig is like dealing with people going, oh, he missed the car, he's not in the car. What do you mean he's not in the car?
Right. Yeah, that's a whole nother can of worms that nobody's really thought about.
Where are you, right now?
I was gonna get ready to talk to Michael Buschetti here pretty soon. Who does a lot of security on the shows that we do, and
I thought he was a pro golfer. He works on these shows as a
security director, Michael Buschetti.
Oh, I thought he was a pro golfer, that guy.
He works on the shows? wait a second.
Yeah.
I thought he just visited.
Buschetti, you better text me back, damn it. I've been hitting him up, Woodside.
Have you?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I just talked to him by text the other day. So
he's the best.
Well, he likes the Colts.
It seems like ground and transportation, and I'm going to moan a little bit. Seems like we're the last to be thought of when we should be the first. Because like you said, we pick up the talent and we get them there to you, and then they take over. Securing them once they get there. I think we need to. I don't know, man. I think we need a little bit bigger of a budget.
Right.
Shit, you just said a second ago you want a fucking job. Now you want a bigger budget?
Yeah.
Let's start with a job.
No,
They're just kidding, bro.
Well, I mean, it's not even just happening in LA for us. I haven't had one run since the last show we did was January 28th for the Prince tribute, the Grammy Prince tribute. And then after that, we'd had a couple of meetings for Kids' Choice. And then all of a sudden, everything just went radio silent, So
that Prince show was fun, though, huh?
Oh, yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good gig. I really, I'm a fan of that music. And the people that they had on was fun. And,
Sheila rocked it. Yes, we love her.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I really, Gary Clark Jr. kicks some butt.
Yes, he does.
It's fun to sit down and be able to watch that, after we get talent in and stuff, and you guys are all running around, and Johnny's doing his thing with the back line, and Sean's doing this, and I always see him running around. And
wait, what does Sean do? I thought he was a golfer, too.
Oh
no.
I'm a caddy.
I race. Caddy.
So what else you been doing?
Where is
that
he?
toned down, man. I'm just here chilling with my daughters. My 21-year-old had to come back from college from Nebraska. My 18-year-old's gonna graduate online next week, and she went to the prom online, on Zoom, and it's just weird, man. It's a weird, strange time. I think these are the times we're thinking about. Back in the 80s when we were partying, like, man, what if we did that? What if this happened? Well, guess what? It's happening.
The people I feel most sorry for, honestly, are the seniors, the kids who don't get to have that. I mean, because just walking across and getting that, where you just accomplish, like, the first big thing in your life, which is getting through school, which I didn't really accomplish it. My mom did, but I still got to walk across the stage. And,
right.
Yeah. But, like, that's something that all those kids, like, that's never happened.
Right.
It's sad. I mean, it's a drag. I'm looking forward to seeing how that hashtag graduation show goes, because that's a big deal, and people have been trying hard, but I don't care how hard you try. I was a back east guy, so back east, it's like the big party, everybody comes over, it's a whole thing.
They party out in California, too. You know that, right? It's not just a back east thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of California, where are you right now, Top J?
I'm in Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, what's the vibe back there with this whole thing? So, because it's probably not as packed with people on top of people.
Well, we're definitely on a smaller scale. Our population here is around 70,000 year round. We've got 250 plus cases, and a few have died. I think like 6 or 7. But they're practicing we're complying with everything that is being asked for. The restaurants are just opened up, but no one's going.
Yeah.
It's all about DoorDash and Uber Eats, or making your food at home, So, but no one's, like I said, we're complying, so no one's really freaking out. But the possibility of it happening, we're just not done with it. I believe we're just not done with it,
Yeah. Right. Wow. So have you picked up any new hobbies, or what have you been doing to fill in the blanks?
Tell the truth. Tell the hobby.
I know where the remote is all the time now. It's in my pocket. You know, and Johnny, I've been trying to pick up the guitar that I got at CMT.
Let's go.
And learning on YouTube. So hopefully you'll accompany me on the drums. You know?
How's that going?
I can do a lot of Ozzy and Van Halen stuff, but other than that, anything intricate, no, I can't do.
What are the chances that you could throw on a little Ozzy or Van Halen right now for us?
Negative, man. That's in the garage, dude. I'm in the kitchen.
He said negative.
But I can play some good air guitar, though.
Oh,
if we could get this show to go long enough to where we could get you back on again, it's going to be with the guitar solo.
Absolutely.
Maybe that'll be some intro. You can change your intro music in the outro, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Well, how's Justin? One more question. How's Justin?
Justin's doing good, man. You know, he's chilling at the pad. He's laying low. You know how he does. You know, I hear he's doing more beats and stuff on Instagram and his social media. And I tell you, man, I think that generation's, man, born for this shit.
Yeah. No, they don't need to be in person. They can text each other from the table.
It's awesome.
It's true.
Cool.
You and I, man, I miss working, man. I miss seeing you guys. I miss asking Sean how much does a screen cost for a 125-inch screen, and he told me I can't afford it. If I gotta ask him.
Hey James. James, every single person who knows this guy has a TV in their house, and every single person who knows this guy goes to him because they think they're going to get a deal. Just like they go, hey, can I get a guitar? Hey, you got a price on with it? I'm like, sure, yeah, let me help you out. Me, I'm buddies with this guy forever. I'm like, hey, Woodside, so I'm looking to get a TV. He goes, go to Costco, bro. That's it. And then he says, that's what I do. I'm like, that's it? Really?
We actually go to Best Buy.
Sean told me. He told me to go to Best Buy. He told me to go to Best Buy or something.
Shit.
On the weekends, we're not doing award shows. I sell TVs at Best Buy.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
That was a big letdown when I thought I had a hookup.
It's the camaraderie that I miss, man, you know, and I tell you, I won't take it for granted again, man. There's a lot of gratitude, you know, of being able to do something like what we do, because a lot of folks sitting back home, man, you know, that watch or tune into it, something that we do, you know, they just see it happen. You know, they don't understand that it takes a village of 300 men on a big show to make it happen, you know, and we've all got a small part on it, and we have a good time doing it, you know, and you know, and when we're out of state, you'll always see Johnny at the bar first.
Wow, that's true. Thank you for confirming that.
My mom's watching this, James. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
She knows.
I can tell you what bars he goes to in Nashville, New York, Las Vegas.
Let me hear Nashville. What's my Nashville spot?
Well, wherever we go to sleep.
Nah, the Broadway Brew House. That's my favorite.
That's your place, huh?
Oh, I love everybody there. Shout out to Nashville Broadway Brew House. Love it.
You start out at the hotel bar that they put us up at.
Hey, let's go a little easy here. I'm not that bad.
No.
He said I start off.
You start off.
Shit. I actually start off with 2 beers in my room. You don't even know.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Right on, man.
James, I love you, brother.
It's good to see you guys, man, and I keep this going, man. I hope that you don't, you know, on a good note, I hope you don't have to keep going on with this much longer. You know, maybe another, I don't know, man. They just need more testing, man. We need once they get more testing done, then we can see what we can do. And you know, like I said, I heard John Pritchard talk about BET. If that's the way it's going to be, then we need to adapt. So we just need to adapt. I just hate not knowing what's happening, you know, and
no one does.
Much love to you guys. Stay safe, strong, and healthy to you and your families, and everyone else out there in production land, man. We're all in this together, man. I know it seems like bullshit what we do sometimes to ourselves, but guess what, man? It's what we do to cover our responsibilities for us and our loved ones, and much positiveness to everyone out there, man, and keep it up.
Yeah, you too, James. And thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. It's great to see you. Glad you're safe and healthy. And
don't drop the ball.
I already asked him, dude.
You did ask him?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's me who's bad today.
I think Johnny's
What
got
was his
some
answer?
What?
What was his answer?
Guitar. Yeah, getting back to work, seeing people.
Yeah,
Come on, guy.
I thought the question was what not. But
James, we're going to take this outside in a second because now he's questioning me.
we've had quite a day.
We're going to
today,
stay
the two of
6
us.
feet apart. Though.
Yeah,
Don't worry
thank
about
God.
that. We'll have masks on. but thank you for coming by. And like I said, I'm glad you're safe and healthy, and always great to see you.
Love the message, bro. Keep it up.
All right, man. Love you guys. Be good.
See
All
you
right,
soon.
see you, man.
All right, peace.
Keep practicing that guitar.
Oh.
Dude,
He's the best.
He is the best. He's so funny. So him and I have the whole Raider thing going on, and he was somewhere out of town doing a show. And I said, meet me in Oakland. I got the tickets. I'll meet you up there. And he says, all right, great. I can't wait. So we set it up. So my flight comes in from Burbank. His flight comes in from Denver or wherever the hell he was. Well, he thought it was cold in Oakland. He didn't realize Oakland's not too far off of here nowadays with the way the weather is and the climate change. But he gets off the plane. He's got black pants, black boots, a black turtleneck all the way up, and a full trench coat. And he gets off the plane. I'm like, Top J. And he's like, what's up? I'm like, where are you going, bro? He goes, we're going to the game, right? And I was just like, you know it's 97 out today, right? And he's like, what do you mean? He's sweating the whole day. Poor bastard.
Oh,
I have the best time with him.
Yeah, he's another one of those guys you see at every show.
Since we were young.
Yeah, every show, and always happy to see you and
Yeah.
help you out if you need any help with anything. So glad he's healthy and safe and enjoying himself a little bit, sound like, and hopefully he'll get back to work too.
Well, he looks worried, but the one thing about his job is he's got to remember that you got the talent who they got to get to the venue.
Right.
So if they're not on time, I mean, they can drive themselves, but how many times is somebody being late that pushes everybody else that it's going to affect where he's going to be back in the driver's seat?
Yeah, it's a disaster. And really, guys like him, you don't realize that how important his job is, because we're all just little pieces of the pie to make a big show. And there's another great guy.
For sure. Well, that's it for today.
Yeah, I think we did.
So now we go back to our day jobs?
Whatever that is, yeah. And thanks, Matt. Great shows today. And
Good times, Maddie. Thank you. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Any comments, any bad comments, send them to Sean's cell phone. I'll let you know that number if you need it.
Yeah. Anybody looking to do podcasts or anything, we have it all set up here. And let us know. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye-bye.